All right, here we go. We are doing another eight is enough challenge. We have a special guest with us today. You'll probably recognize him. He's around from time to time. Special guest, say hello. Tell us about you.
Yo, what's up? It's me, George Moss. You said tell them about me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my name is George. Last name is Moss, and that's me.
Tell us what you're in the middle of doing right
Is that
now
good?
before we get carried away here.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm in the middle of workday right now, and I'm driving around, and I'm actually on my way to rescue my wife because she ran out of gas. So I'm sort of embarrassing her, letting her know that she ran out of gas. So I'm driving over to put some more gas in the van. I think we both had really busy mornings. Like I had a busy morning because I dropped off my niece and my son and had some errands to run. But she had even more busy because she's there with the baby. She's there with Judah, which is almost 2 months old. We just have a brand new baby boy, and she's been running around with him at home trying to get him ready and trying to drop off my nephew at daycare, which I don't think she got to daycare because she's still further away. And she's homeschooling and she's going to work all at the same time. So I thought she could make it and ran out. So I'm going to put some in there.
That is unbelievable. Well, let's see if you can get through this as much as you can through the remarkable amount of errands you just let us know. All right, George, this is how this works. We have a God-centered question to begin with. It's 1 through 15. You have given me that, and then you select 8 questions from this ridiculous list of 150 questions. Sometimes the answers can be serious. Sometimes they can be funny. However you feel. Let's just jump in if you're ready.
I'm ready.
Beautiful. Here we go. Question. If somebody asked you who Jesus is, what would you say?
I would say Jesus is God in the flesh, and he came to pay the price and pay the penalty for sin that we couldn't pay. Also, that way we could be reunited with him to have a relationship with God once again.
All right.
There's a lot more to it than that, so I'd have a long conversation. But for the sake of this conversation, I'll keep it brief.
All right. It's probably not a long drive, so we'll try to keep them brief. All right, we're jumping into the random 150 questions. These aren't nearly as Jesus-centered as that one, but here we go.
All right, I'm going to make
work out perfect for you. How does music affect your life?
I would say music affects my life personally by whatever songs that I'm listening to puts me in a certain mood, or if I'm in a certain mood, I can find that song that can relate to me. But honestly, I don't even listen to music that much. I make music. So I try not to. I don't really listen to a whole lot of music. I make music to vent. So for me, a lot of it is just getting off my chest or getting off my mind. You know, the things that are in my heart are stirring in my head. But it also, like I was telling you before, it affects me because it affects other people so much. Because we live in a world where everyone is connected. So the music that you listen to will affect me, because if the music you're listening to affects your mood and it puts you into a mood to be really loving and caring or sad or angry or violent, all those different emotions will affect me in our interactions. So music affects humans in general, and humans affect other people. So you can say music affects everything in every aspect of everyone's life.
Hey, total confession. We actually started this one time, so George has already heard a couple of these questions. But most of them
Just
are
a few.
So here we go. Actually, he struggled with this one, but this is the last one that we've already talked about. George, what color best describes you?
Now, this one after you asked me at first, I got a chance to really think about it. And I would say the color blue. Either the color blue and gold, because those colors are, well, at least I would want them to represent me, because the color blue represents God's commandments and the color is supposed to be a reminder of his commandments. He tells the Israelites to make tassels with a cord of blue in it so they could be reminded of the commandments. But that color blue, even when you break it down and understand like the wavelengths of it and things like that, it gets really, really deep. And blue absorbs every color and reflects the color blue, which is to remind us of the commandments. And I would also say gold, because gold absorbs every other color except for blue, I think it was, or something like that. I can't remember, but I would say gold and blue because those are the most biblical colors that I would think of, and I would want hopefully that I would be a reflection of what the Bible is.
Fantastic. I'm glad you actually had a chance to think about it because that's a fantastic answer. Here we go. New questions for you. Tell me about your favorite magazine.
Favorite magazine? The thing about magazines is I never really read them. I just look at the pictures. So if I would say my favorite magazine, man, I like a lot of different ones. It's weird. I like Guns and Ammo. The Guns and Ammo is a really cool magazine because I look at all the guns that I can't afford. Man, I wish I could get one of those. But pretty much that's what I do with every magazine. Is like I look at all the stuff I can't afford to get. So I like Guns and Ammo. I like Field and Stream. And I also like if I do read art. Let's just stick with those. I don't know. I would stick with those if I was to actually like just want to thumb through stuff and read it for entertainment.
All right, very good. Okay, George, give me a couple animals you would recognize just by their sound.
Well, a dog. I definitely recognize a dog just by its sound. It may be a platypus.
A platypus? What sound does a platypus make?
I have no idea, but I figured nobody else would answer that way. So, a dog and a cat, a goat, because my son makes goat noises all the time, and I don't know, a horse,
all right,
lion.
That works.
Yeah. All
right, next question. Here we go. Fill in the blank. The app on my phone I'm most addicted to.
The app on my phone I'm most addicted to is probably my texting app. One second. I am you can see my wife here.
Oh, she's going to love this. Hi, Michelle.
And Sanaya. You see her there?
Hello.
Hi.
I got to pop the trunk here. So,
Just press the button.
all right. The app I'm most addicted to, it depends. Like, so weird. Hopefully I don't get hit by a car while doing this.
Well, I was thinking that while you were driving.
Yeah, don't. Driving is a lot easier than standing out in the middle of the street trying to do this.
You want to keep going?
So, yeah, I would say my texting app. I don't actually get on Facebook or Instagram probably. I look at a lot of people's Instagram. I haven't been on there quite a bit lately, but I'll say Instagram is one of those apps.
Okay.
It also depends on the occasion. Like if I'm sitting around and not doing anything, if I got to get some work done. Yeah.
Okay. This is not how I pictured this would go, George, but this is beautiful. Next question. If I could only ever have one breakfast cereal for the rest of my life, it would be?
If I could only have one what?
One breakfast cereal for the rest of my life, what would it be?
Oh, man. That's a good one breakfast cereal. Well, one breakfast cereal for the rest of my life. See, that depends because depending on what kind of breakfast cereal I choose depends on how long I'm actually going to live.
Okay.
You know, you choose something like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which is delicious. You probably got 2 weeks of life left in you. So I guess that's a matter depending on how long do I want to live. I got a lot to live for, man. I would say something like grape nuts. That'll keep me alive a lot longer than Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I appreciate the thought you put into this, George. Two more questions.
All right.
Name a career you would like to pursue.
All right. There's definitely a gas station over here. Get some gas. I'll follow you. Yep. Okay. I'm sorry. Say it again.
Name a career you would like to pursue.
This is so crazy because I can't hear anything because I'm out in all this traffic. 1 second. I'm back in the car and all right. We're good to go.
All right, so repeat the question.
Yes.
Name a career you would like to pursue.
A career I'd like to pursue. Well, you already know I would love to be a Ninja Turtle. Like if I could be a Ninja Turtle, that'd be amazing. I think like seriously, if I had my way, I would live like on a lake someplace and just open up a bait shop and sit around and wait for people to come in and buy some lures and worms and stuff like that. And then maybe like do some guided fishing trips.
There you go. Fantastic.
Yeah. So
Okay.
definitely.
Last one. And you'll probably have a good answer for this because I'm sure you've experienced a lot of it. Name some of the worst foods you have ever tasted.
Oh gosh. I don't even know where to start. Worst food I've ever tasted. Man, I don't even know if you can consider it food. Like liver or something like that. Like those, anything that's like not normal. Like you know, you don't slaughter an animal like, oh man, I like to eat the organs. Like that's disgusting. But it's weird because like like they said that those were the best parts, like the liver and the kidneys. I mean, you start reading like the sacrificial stuff, which is crazy. I'm like, God, if you want that part, be my guest. Go ahead.
Right.
Oh, what's the worst food I've ever had?
Still here.
I'm trying to think. Let me Worst food is, yeah, I'm gonna go with something like a liver because that's just really stuff. Don't ever feed me liver, please. Like, I don't want to eat that.
I will do my best to remember that. That's George Moss. This has been the 8 is Enough segment. Thanks, George, for hanging out with us.
Hey, no problem, man. I'm just gonna get some gas for my wife and fill it up and take it back over to the van. Hopefully, we can get her on her way real soon. Thank you, guys.
Hey, man. Thanks.
All right, man. Peace.